No shortage of pog from any of our chatters here in reaction to the play of one NBM.
Yep. The legendary NBM himself.
Everybody knows what it stands for.
Yep. It stands for No Burst Man.
No, I mean, why would you burst if it is the admission of your mistake to the opponent, who you are trying to convince A is worse than you, and B you're more confident than them.
And now over here we have one of our JP players, NEKOZE, who flew all the way from Japan here to Pikadachi in bracket and just exterminate everybody else who's come into their path so far.
This is the coolest timeline.
Yeah.
I love that NEKOZE is, a well-dressed dude from Japan playing as a well-dressed dude from Japan. Kind of informal wear, coming to just wreck our lives.
Yep. It's that peak salary, man. Clock off of work.
Exactly.
Boss was mad at you. You had to go to the bar with them afterwards.
I'm really trying to channel some of that energy into my own wardrobe.
I could tell.
Right. And even going ahead and playing whatever character is like default on character select is what I've been doing recently, as if I'm at an arcade, pressing X, rushing, trying to just pick any character. And that lands you on some pretty good characters in a lot of fighting games.
Well, it turns out when you're at these events, people want to play the good characters offline.
That's right. You'll run into them.
Yeah. So this is, from my knowledge, I'm pretty sure these guys have played pretty frequently in the Persona Fight Club NA and JP events that have happened. And I think NBM is technically up one game, or one set.
I'm very happy you know that. And we'll see how that manifests here.
I believe players are just doing a quick button check right now.
Right. We will see, but first we'll see that gold burst. Recovers pretty quick in this game.
Yeah, gold burst is generally pretty safe to do, but...
It's +2 on block, right?
It's +2 on block, but the meter is usually less relevant than gaining access to one more burst to reset that damage scale and get longer killing combos and locking burst out of your opponent should you need to close a round.
If I were a human and non-shadow character player in Awakening but out of meter, gold burst becomes so much more valuable.
It does.
To go from 0 to 150 is crazy good. So sometimes when a player is down, you'll see them go for it.
Yeah. But here we are. So there was talks about NBM picking up Liz in this. Usually what they're known for, but they've been playing a lot more Marie as of the past couple of years, to sort of just put NEKOZE in a scary situation as a repeat of their Evo Japan run, being knocked out by another Liz player. But sticking with the Marie.
Yeah, I appreciate seeing the Marie from NBM. That's where most of the results have been generated from, both today and even at CEO Otaku a few months ago.
Yep.
And you also like to see it because Atarax is rocking Liz down in loser side. I think you got to keep the Marie fresh so you don't have to possibly play a mirror later.
Exactly, and Liz mirrors are always so hard for both players. But here we see NEKOZE forcing an early burst out from NBM after a couple of really strong hits.
Yeah, chocolate. Highly confirmable chocolate right into the corner. And it's sunny weather, by the way, which means very little for Marie. You'll see a super do more damage. That's just about it.
Yeah. You're going to see NBM try to go for the weather change tubers if they can, trying to keep on snow as much as possible. But NEKOZE not going to allow that. Getting the Magatsu Mandala and the Heat Riser, both buffs applied.
Yeah, so now we've got Magatsu Izanagi applying poison and taking advantage of the fatal counter. Generally, post Megidola, Adachi is juiced. Oh, he almost had enough time to OMC to block the guard cancel, but NEKOZE didn't react in time and is so short on Persona cards. Honestly, in a dangerous spot, but going to be able to find a kill here, possibly.
Yeah, as long as they keep it tight. Yeah. Didn't even need to spend the mirror. I thought they were going to have to blow super right at the very end right there, but scaled just enough.
It was the slower command grab from Adachi, so scales even less, provides the combo right away. And in the corner, it does a lot more damage than in midstream, just because of the routing. It's raining now, by the way, so passive life gain from Marie. Pretty good weather, all things considered.
Yeah, especially when you're seeing a lot of NEKOZE having to use those 5Ds or JDs to try to come in. Gonna get chipped out, gives you the opportunities to reset. But NBM taking advantage of that, now playing a lot more aggressively in their game plan.
NBM needs to find a way out of the corner and found it via a jump over cross-up. NEKOZE unprepared and arriving at so little awakening life. Actually, is he going to get any awakening at all? Barely some.
And I like this as well, switching back into Sun so you can re-up that same buff going into the next round.
That's awesome. Yeah, make sure you don't have Sun going into the next one. Because the weather always changes.
Yeah, so we're now in Cloudy. Cloudy's very relevant, so it applies shock to the cloud items, and you're going to see NBM go for that more, as well as things like DP and as well as
DP applying shock is huge.
Yep.
Shock means you can't use movement actions other than something like short hop. But basically, the D-pad don't work.
Yep. You can still block, but you can't move out of it, and that can make a lot of these mix-ups very harder to deal with. Eagle-Eye getting that big extension, though, here for it.
Comboing off Igor Puppet. This is a great route from NBM. Innovative, even. One more burst, perhaps?
No, yeah.
Quite.
I like the chocolate to just go for the mix right there. Now send him to Starfall, but a good rollout gets caught.
Far 5C. Even on the other side. Wow. NBM popping off. Actually, is it the crowd popping off and NBM just responding? I think it's more like that.
It's a little bit of both. You know, the crowd is very split from what I've been seeing, right? Half the crowd's like NBM. They're chanting. They're wanting to
I want to see NEKOZE go to work.
Yeah.
At least take the set the distance, no doubt.
NBM does not stand for NEKOZE beats me so far, though.
Ah.
We'll have to wait and see.
Oh, they're chanting the real tag now.
Yeah.
I think our production crew is finding out what NBM stands for.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well-timed burst for NEKOZE to go straight into maximum awakening life, 50 extra meter, and Megidola. That's the awakening super. Various buffs on Magatsu Izanagi. You'll see a lot of poison stacking up. There's poison on any bladed hit. Re-upping the poison, so it's doubled. Fear on top. Next hit's a fatal counter hit.
And I like that. Using the SP backswing right there with the OMC. Burn all that meter just to keep it safe. Found an opening but couldn't close it, but you should see it here.
Yep, right on cue. And just in case the combo itself wasn't going to kill, Chocolate Oki from Marie, super devastating. Her items, more truly random, but less items overall than someone like Teddy, who's got the 2 different lists, full sets.
And having a lot better grounded normals compared to Teddy. Like Teddy 5B is a very good item right now.
Yeah, this character Marie is a work of genius. The air mobility, too, is so underrated. Great punish on AOA. Important to side switch here, too. Adachi needs the corner for these great routes. Wow! And it's SP Heat Riser, so 10% extra damage on everything. Generally a great buff to have.
A good DP out right there. Don't want to yield any more Heat Riser or Neodyne pressure. Chocolate Oki coming through, but a good IB to actually let that chocolate fully pass through.
I can't believe NEKOZE, the IBs even on cross-ups on the other side. Maybe that's more likely for one reason or another. Because you're reacting late. Fatal counter, air 2D is huge.
Yeah, using the air turn as well to delay it a little bit, fully catching them out. A good throw and gets the combo state because of that cloud buff, and that's NBM reacting to it.
Able to block everything except the lows at the end, but it wasn't confirmed. NBM went for the tick throw. They're both in Awakening. Any hit could be so dangerous either way.
Yeah, you know, see, NBM trying to play careful, trying to IB those JD attempts to blow up those last few Persona cards, but NEKOZE not having it, dropping back down at the last moment.
NEKOZE also had so many SP gunshots to use. One of the best single special moves in the game, especially for closing out a round.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the NEKOZE chant emerges now, too. We love the Adoptee route. Silly Man, Cabbage Detective.
All right, good air IBs right there, keeping yourself safe, but that 5C is going to connect right there, letting NEKOZE stay in the corner.
That's a big 5C counter hit. The burst comes right on time from NBM, who, again, wants that at least 30% of Awakening life to work with. And a lot more life overall.
NEKOZE got really greedy with that JD or 5D right there, trying to catch him out. So NBM got the full run-up punish and resetting into a quick little side swap. Chocolate Oki.
Wow, it wasn't a safe jump in the slightest. It proved to be super unsafe.
A classic danger jump.
Dangerous jump.
Pretty common in Persona.
Yeah, and NEKOZE didn't get enough meter to kill, but a super there added to it would definitely make it happen. Really wants to tie this up, but is still in danger. Has to use burst, perhaps, to stay alive if anything happens.
One thing we didn't comment is in that last interaction, NBM did switch over to using Weather Super, so now we're seeing SP gain come through with the Snowfall, which to grind out this last little bit of the match could be useful, but NEKOZE's not going to have it, tying it up 1-1.
Yeah, that character is so cool. He did 2 different supers off of a throw to kill. I mean, all the Adoptee win poses. I know he's smiling under the mask.
Oh, you have to be smiling when you're playing this character. He's just he is so he's the funniest character.
Yeah.
He's the funniest character in the game.
Right. He's the fool, not the pro tag though. Reverse fool, upside down fool.
The false fool, depending on who you ask. Nice falling JA right there, trying to get an early start on these damaged folks.
Something, opposite sides of the same coin.
Yeah.
That is a loud electricity sound effect from that cloud.
It's ready. It's got to let you know that it's there.
The buzzing is relevant always.
All right, a good 5-8 confirm right there. Just fully bringing NBM to the corner, but finds her opportunity to get out, but still getting DP Heat Risered.
Now, there's a side switch route off of DP Heat Riser. Really the coolest part. Now, 2.5 damage on top, not so bad either. unconverted on the whip punish attempt. NEKOZE lets the 2Bs rock. He sends those Adoption knees flying into the sky, but it's one of the most whip punishable normals in the game. NBM might want to stay a little bit closer to try and get a shot at that.
Yeah, you see NEKOZE has been very careful because they've been seeing how air mobile NBM has been just trying to avoid those 2Bs.
Yeah.
Ciao. Oh, missed the throw right there, but no punish.
A single Persona card snipe from NEKOZE here. There it is with the DP.
But it's safe, so you get the roll, but no big punish. Still OMCs to find a hit, forcing a burst out for NEKOZE.
This is really hard for NBM, and he's not even in Awakening, so no meter to work with. He got AOA'd right at the same time as Awakening, and NEKOZE didn't combo off the AOA in any significant way. I'm pretty sure NBM can kill here. Has all the resources, all the super.
No!
Went for an OMC route instead of an OMB route.
Yeah, the OMB is a little awkward right there. You need them, sometimes you need them a little bit higher to make the OMBs fully work. But NBM's still comfortable. Has the health lead, has 15 seconds left on the clock, on a character that is pretty effective at playing lane like this for that time.
Check the time.
You see, you can be careful about not getting hit by those JDs and not getting hit by a stray JC.
2 seconds. There's not enough time. NBM successfully lamed it out. Oh! It's over.
I didn't connect.
Sorry, I didn't even freeze the time. It's over. Man, I thought that would freeze the clock for a second.
I think the super flash does, but the animation doesn't.
That's right. Yeah, that needed to be maybe 5 seconds ago.
Or actually a half second earlier, I think would have been able to get at least a little bit of damage to tie it up.
Yeah, that super does his damage kind of slowly though. It's a lot of multiple hits. Shocked.
Keeping it super safe right there, getting shot, and I like that.
That's your movement option, right?
Yeah.
AOA instead of anything else because you're paralyzed.
Well, you can short hop skill and you can roll, but those are generally pretty punishable. And, you know, if you're gonna get hit for standing there, might as well get hit up close trying to make a miracle happen.
You gotta hit your opponent to win the game. That's true.
Good dagger.
Tons of IBs in there. Look at NEKOZE, meter rich, able to side switch. And NBM knew the exact time to burst to deny the side switch. He's able to gonna kill off a corner combo, so NEKOZE bursts as soon as possible, but NBM cleans it up 2-1 over NEKOZE. Dabbing on him, changing the card to the sunny weather for the end of this.
And that's now both JP players in loser side, which I'm going to be real, I did not predict that. I was expecting double JP grand finals. You know, it's the old anime player bias in me, right? Japan always comes over, they always, you know, they take our money, but right now, NBM, the crowd is chanting what his real name is.
Yes. The government.
Yeah, the government.
On the driver's license. Everyone loves this. Thank you, production, for making sure that we can read their lips as we pan around.
But yeah, that is our winner side now. So that's going to be Joey versus NBM.
Yeah, okay. So they played at losers semis at Otaku.
Yep.
And I know Joey's looking to run that back.
And these are two people who I think out of... Besides Atarax, I think these are two of the biggest net play grinders of these like top-level players right there. So the people who play each other really, really frequently.
It's quite enigmatic that Atarax is always able to place in every offline event without net playing anywhere near as much or being as involved in that respect.
It's kind of crazy. Like he is traditionally the like only Liz player I see doing this well consistently, event after event after event. I think there's one event I haven't seen him top 8, like ever.
I don't know what it is yet. Anyway,
it was a weekly. It was like a random weekly that happened.
Probably, you know, less serious or something. I don't know.
Yeah.